'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Baby, when you come and see me, bring those flowers that I love. No tea roses, Easter lilies, that ain't what I'm thinking of. What I need is way more potent than carnations or some posies. Pick the petals, light them up, and feel them fill you up. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything, let go. I'm your every desire that you let me know. And you know we can make up some new ones if we lose control. Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. No special occasion, and neither persuasion, 'cause they know what I'm looking for. With my head in the clouds, I'm looking for yours. Deeper than the surface, let me in your core. Conversations flowing, but I'm starting to lose focus. The way your two lips move, I see them moving. My legs open, keep going. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything, let go. I'm your every desire that you let me know. And you know we can make up some new ones if we lose control. Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay.
Yes. That's the echo sound. Bow. Oh my goodness.
Hola, hola.
Another one.
Hola, hola.
Yo, as you know me, I talk my stuff here and I bring and introduce another episode of Art School. That was JM with Flowers. For everybody that's on the stream trying to jack my playlist, you're welcome. It was another good vibes and ting. We appreciate you for tuning in this Sunday. It's kind of brisky outside. It's like
brick.
It was like 50, 60 today.
It's brick.
Something like that kind of threw us off. So shout out to everybody that's been able to weather this weather. You know what I mean?
20 degrees outside.
Yeah, and everybody's, just trying to bustle and
negative 10.
Yeah, especially when you're on a train and shit. Or the bus and it's wild cold outside. But on this brisky Sunday, today's what, October 14th? October 14th, another episode of Art School. Let's give it up, y'all.
That's right.
I know that's right.
We got a few different classes in the university of art school. Did y'all know that?
I did not.
So-
I had no clue.
Yeah. So within
Enlighten us.
So within
Oh,
our
great
school,
one.
we focus on all practices in all mediums to build a university, because university is supposed to have like speech, you know what I mean, the sciences, health, nutrition, and all of that. So what we do within our school is we reach out to all factors and all fractions of the University of Art, in which I call it, or the University of Art universities. But whatever, that's my shit.
Right, I'm like,
Right, that's
We
my
get
shit,
it.
because that's
Yeah.
my shit. So as
Yeah.
long as you get my university,
Got it.
you get my university. You feel me, God?
Cool, we
And
got it.
so I reach out to visual artists. I reach out to dancers. I reach out to choreographers, but that's kind of the same thing, but on the business scale. Who else? Filmmakers. Reaching out to those who sculpt, those who put together shows, those who participate in the selling of the piece or the painting, right? So part of that, and one of these classes in the university is the actual radio, or the I can't really say opinionated because there's no class on that, but the entrepreneur, you know, I'm thinking about the entrepreneur, and it doesn't always have to be the visual, like the guy who comes out and he paints and things like that.
That's a
It's like
fact.
you reach out and you hone in on your own skills and you master your own craft. So if you have an opinion, you can master that in a certain way, and that's something that we're doing, and I'm bringing forth on this Sunday, October 4th, 2018,
14th.
with 14th with S.STREET Media.
About to say, I don't know what day it was.
Yeah,
In the
shout outs to
house.
1718 Collective.
What's going on?
I'm bringing together in a collaborative effort because Matt brought it to us and he was like, yo, you know, we're going to put this together. You're going to do the art part. I'm like, cool. Fucks with it. All right. Then, you know, I started thinking about who, you know what I mean, who's going to be a part of this. And I said, I want to speak to everybody. And he said, oh, we're putting on other shows. And in order for this to survive, this university to continue on, you have to do collaborative efforts. You have to make sure that you're speaking and reaching out to your peers. So I was like, yo, you know what? Crowns and head ties.
Yeah.
I know y'all.
That's right.
You know, I was reaching out to Maniac. He comes on a little bit more
Shout out
after
to him.
us.
Shout out to Maniac.
Oh, he
He's-
coming today?
Yeah, he coming in. He's
Hey.
coming in tonight. He's
Yeah.
he's a photographer.
Yeah, he told us. He was mad nice when he
He's
first came
also
up here. He was
fucking
mad
hilarious.
nice.
Yeah, so he's
You
a
know?
photographer. So I
Yeah.
like to, cause I like to shoot film too, and I really don't have it right now for the film itself, cause I love the film element, but I wanted to bring him up here. But I also wanted to show everybody that's tuning in the entrepreneurial side of what we do as well, cause I'm gonna get a photographer up here.
Oh, so is that us?
Yeah, so that's y'all. So
That's us.
we have
Hey.
crowns and head toss up here today. They're another streaming set of S.STREET Media.
Yep.
They're two wonderful women who
Yep.
have decided that they wanted to put together
Check.
something to, you know what I mean, put into the world, as I should say, right? So,
Yes.
you know, as I, you know, talk about art and stuff, you know, it'll be a mix of two, right? We got time to be talking about that today.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got time.
And everything
Lay
is
it on
art,
us.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything is art.
Lay it on us.
Everything is art. So, you know, we got Jay and we got Falsheen.
That's
Did I say it right?
Yo,
Did I say it
wow.
right?
He said it.
That was just perfect.
Clap,
we didn't
clap,
even have
clap.
to do a take two.
We didn't have to go back and
Falsheen,
You know what it is, because I listen to how people say your name. So I'm like, you know what? Don't blame me. Blame your homegirl who's been talking about you all the time, saying
fact.
Falshika, and I'm like, Falshika, what's up, Falshika? And you like, who's Falshika?
Yo,
Like,
first of all, I've heard much worse. That's actually pretty okay. Falshika.
Falshika is
Foul.
pretty
At least it
okay.
still has,
Falshika.
at least the first part is still foul. I be hearing crazy shit. That's nothing close to my name.
Oh man, so yo, check it out, right?
Falshana.
As you, Farah Shavraka.
Farrakhan shout
Yeah,
out.
we don't want that. So we got
Sounds
crowns.
really Egyptian right now. I'm getting
got-
queen vibes.
Dude,
Oh shit.
we brought some queens up here today.
Yes.
That's important, right? That's really important. it's a lot of things that's going on as far as our queens, and I think that it's only right that I reach out to some queens coming through with, and not one but two as a collective. You know what I'm saying? And we're bringing on the beginning parts, and I'm like, all right, so I know Jay. You know what I mean? I've known you for some years. How Falsheen, you know what I mean? Falsheen as in and out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Of knowing what like your friends, because people be hiding their friends. They be like, nah, nigga, don't talk about my goddamn friend.
Yeah, nah.
Fuck
This
outta
is
here, nigga.
I only have one friend.
Since I met her, she has not been hidden. This has been the one besides my other friend Tiff. This is it.
Yeah. So we mentioned that on your show before.
Yeah.
It's like Tiff. You know what I mean? Y'all was really so. Shout outs to Tiff.
Hey Tiff.
Because she's putting out them wigs.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Tiffy Thompson.
You know what I'm saying? So we plugging you again. You getting 2 plugs.
That's art. Did you know that?
Yo,
Yes.
flex.
Wig construction.
Yo, wig.
That's a hell of a fucking
She makes
thing to
these
do.
wigs with sewing machines, and she went to a class, and she makes these wigs with sewing machines by hand and everything.
Yo,
and it's amazing.
I was thinking about that too. Working at Artists and Craftsman Supply. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today?
Hey.
People will come in for the dyes for synthetic hair all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be like eye
Really?
dyes, like all that.
So they wouldn't.
Yeah,
go
for
to the hair store.
cosplay, all of that.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
You
That
know what I mean?
cos-
So not just
maybe
for
it's
like the
cheaper.
sisters
That
that want to go to the
cosplay
club
world, yeah.
or want to, you know what I mean? They just got the bag and they want to, you know what I mean? Do it up, you know?
Right, that's
So
what-
not just them, but
yeah.
everybody else. A lot of
Cosplay is
designers.
serious, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
think about that.
you know, we going back and we thinking about the relationship, and it's like, all right, so we connecting the dots because it's it used to be 6 degrees of separation, now it's 3, right? I think it's 3 now.
It's 3 years.
Yeah, you know, social media, but we'll get into that too, right? Now y'all building, y'all friends now. How where does this come from? Like what because I know JD from Grace Towers. I don't know no Falsheen from no Grace Towers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where is you from? How did this connect? How did this happen?
Falsheen is from Flatbush Push, Linden Boulevard. You're ready.
Flatbush.
But I met the wonderful, the extravagant, the phenomenal Jade
Oh, stop it.
working at T-Mobile.
Yep.
So
Grinding.
word, that's a fact. I was there for some time. She came in and my manager was like, "Oh, we hired a girl and she's like just like you. She's like so bubbly and you're really gonna like her. She's just like you." And I'm like,
I'm not gonna like this bitch probably in her head. You know
why
how
are
women
you
be.
telling me anybody
You know
is
how
just
women
like
be.
me? Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Ain't no comparisons.
I met Jade and I'm like, yo, she's dead ass just like me. I get it,
is
like,
like
the
fire.
whole the bubbly character, the positivity, and Jade is hella like motivational. Like she's the person that you have around when you want to get some shit done, and you call Jade and you be like, yo, bro, I don't know if I can do
You
this.
about to give me tears.
Nah, real shit, my nigga.
You trying to change this best friend relationship into something else? Let me find out.
Little nasty thing, you.
Spice language.
I'm joking.
This is an art class, goddammit. Remember where y'all at. All right, so if you wanna get the spice, hold on.
Sex is art.
Yeah,
Yes.
it definitely
Yes.
is. There's a museum
Hello.
of sex. There's a museum.
Yeah.
But listen, okay, right? When y'all want to get in between the sheets, go to Crowns and Headties for all your content on what's going on in between the sheets. Because at art school, okay,
We talk
it
about
in there
art.
for
just what I did to the face ass. But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's my piece on JD. That's what you call her. I actually like that nickname, but I don't want to call her that because it's like your thing.
No, okay, I feel you. JD.
I was like, what? And that was so random. Like
I'll
JD,
just call her,
okay.
like,
but yeah.
M&M's or sunshine muffin or something.
Yeah, and she calls me all types of
Yeah.
fruits and desserts and shit like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, so we met and it just like it was an instant like connection. And I don't really like I have friends because I used to play basketball, so it's like you have like the sporty like jocks and people I met in college and shit like that. Because I'm not from Brooklyn originally, like I'm a military brat, so I was in Utah before here, came up, and then I just met people along the way. Matt being one of them, just from being from the East. He was like one of the first. That was like the first group, like him and like the Skylar Mob, like. First people that really like were my friends, but then later on down the line, Tiff and then Falsheen and everything. It was just, she's just the realest, She does not sugarcoat shit. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have people like that around you, because there's be people who be having the yes men around and don't be telling you when you fucking up because they want to see you fucked up. Don't be telling you, you know, when you need to like do better. And she always tells me, yo, you got to do this, do better, or you're doing great. If I just need someone to just be there for me when I feel like no one else is, yo, that's my biatch.
Okay, so
you know, you gotta have friends like that. Don't you have friends like that, Matt?
I have a few. I have a very few set of friends, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Because
do you love them?
listen, man. We here to talk about art and stuff. I'm not trying to reminisce over
friends.
you, my God. This ain't.
When they reminisce over you.
I thought about that. You know, like character and a collection. Well, just being able to build a friendship at, you know what I mean, T-Mobile and shit. Like, one thing that I know about the entrepreneur is that they extend their service beyond like the workmanship or where they at. They like, oh, we met at the store, and then it's like, all right, that's all we do. We just work at the store, and then to be able to do something together where it's like, yo, you have a collective and you want to put this together. I just noticed that's what we was doing, and I think that's why you were embraced with what we, because if y'all don't know, I skate, right? I used to skate hard body karate on some kick push for real. And there was like there was a group of kids. There was a group of dudes from my neighborhood, because we from East New York, and they weren't really, like, we weren't really accepted. I was accepted in a sense because I was like kind of like fake gangbanging in a sense.
Or was like Pharrell and like mixed with like a somebody's
Beanie Siegel. I was Pharrell mixed with Beanie Siegel.
Oh
and,
God, what a mix!
Right?
But we were cool enough to like, because I was always painting.
Got it.
I was always painting. So whenever you see somebody in that neighborhood with a different type of color, you immediately be like, yo, bro, what you into?
Yeah.
And I was amongst a lot of dudes that was just skating, and then it was like, yo, we like art and shit, and we like going out here, and we like smoking chronic. So everybody that's tuning in as well on Ustream and S.STREET Media, this is our school, another episode of this. What, you know what I mean? It's okay to roll up. You should be rolling up right now anyway. You should be. Don't play yourself and don't be doing that. If you're on live, you should be doing that. It's
Don't be
important,
doing that.
right? So, you know, now, you know, talking to Jade, and she's like, all right, she's not like the East New York girl in a sense where they're not.
What's the East New York girl?
They don't fuck with the artists. They don't fuck with us. They leave us alone. They don't see that.
Wait, but who do they fuck with then?
What up, blood? What up, cuz? Like, okay.
I'm not from East New York.
Hey.
I love gangbangers.
No, what? Yes, this one.
See what I'm saying?
Her thing.
Gangbangers. So, you know, we thinking about it,
Hey.
and it's not. You know, we want to escape that though. So we're building and we're becoming friends, and we're like, yo, if you're into something,
Right.
you know what I mean? How could we build on this and make this a collective to do something where we could actually get some bread or just be able to share a moment? You know what I mean? So congratulations to y'all for continuing that on. Because that's important, and that's what we do at our school as well. We give them their roses while they're fucking here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us don't, you know, continue that relationship with the coworker.
No,
I'm not really fucking with coworkers.
Nah, it'd be a very few. If I'm out of there, especially if I get fired or some shit like that, it's a dub. Fuck all y'all. Like people try to unfollowing you on social media. I don't need to be. We're not cool.
I think I just have commitment issues. I have commitment issues. I can't commit to a certain group of people. That's why I don't have. Yo, I think I'm like one of the only people that's not still like best friends with somebody that they knew in middle school or like. I have none of those friends. I don't know where none of them niggas at. I know where Jade is. That's pretty much it.
So, you know, I have abandonment issues too. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like people just coming in and out of my life like that. So I keep art around me all the time because it never leaves. I was having a conversation with my boy Keys about it, and we was like, yo, this is the one shit that never fucking leaves.
Right.
And it's like art. So with that being said, you know what I mean, art. Y'all seen that in school? Did y'all check out the art dude in school where y'all like?
I've always liked the weird guys. It's always been a thing for me because I'm just like, I'm goofy, and I feel like the guys who were more so like cool and shit like that, I felt like it would be harder for me to open up and be myself with. So therefore it was easy for me to just like kind of come to like guys who were like artists or, you know, who did other things, because I felt like they were already kind of like outed in the community. So they already like were themselves. They was like, listen, anybody ain't fuck with me, so I'm here and I'm just gonna be me. And then it was easy for me to just like gravitate to people like y'all, like, you know, the Skylar mob, which is why I kind of was like hanging with y'all. So that was me.
First of all, I'm still in college right now and I'm taking an art history class. I have a fire ass art teacher, and I don't mean fire in like the way
in what sense?
Nah, because he's like real dope. Like he cuts his hair and dyes it in different shapes and shit. He always has on his Egyptian pieces that he makes them out of Legos. Like his name is Jimmy Jenkins, and he teaches.
Shout out to Jimmy Jenkins, man.
Yeah,
probably get him up here.
He's really dope. He makes like he did like a Louis bag sculpture for like a Louis Vuitton expo out of Legos. It's crazy, and he's so fucking woke, y'all. Like he is so woke. His class.
Well, let me tell you something too. Don't look. All right, for you all you everybody that's tuning in. All them artists ain't woke. I'm sorry.
And you're right. All artists are not woke.
They like
a lot
They
aren't.
like to play.
But nah, this art teacher, he's
Yeah.
the real fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Jenkins, he's the shit, and he always incorporates like ancient Egypt and like taking us back to our roots and telling us to go explore. Like he'll follow the curriculum and then he'll go off and be like, listen, but this is what y'all niggas really need to know, because we this.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like he's dope as fuck. I don't remember anything that I was doing in high school because I was high all the time. So I don't remember nothing about art in that area. And I can't draw. All I can draw is stick people. But I love
That's
to
drawing.
see.
That's drawing though. Don't
Is it?
forget
You can make fire stick people.
Hey, History 101, and that's what we do in the School of Art History. I mean, well, art school in the University of Art, right? That's what we be talking about, God. So if you didn't know, God rest his soul, and a moment of silence for Stay High 149, who became very famous off of doing a stick figure.
Stay High 49.
Stay High 149. You can look him up. He became very famous for doing a stick figure.
So if I would have just kept going.
Look,
That's
you never
it.
know. But you can still
I'm not making this up. You know what I mean? So you
No,
because
of
y'all here.
course. I'm sure
and
you aren't.
This is part of the the gems that we do. We as we talk and we continue to vibe out and have a good time here. You know, on this Sunday, we think about like part of the conversation, and it's like when people say that.
Right. It's like
Stay
don't
High
doubt
149.
yourself.
He blew up. He was actually incarcerated for about 20 years.
Why? You know?
For life. For his only life. He was just, but his stick figures started to reappear as everybody started to go back to the tunnels, because there was a time where writers weren't going back to the tunnels to go paint. So he would... Everybody started taking pictures, and they like, yo, Stay High 149. The stick figure is in every tunnel in New York City.
Wow.
And then he blew up, and they did interviews, and they're like, where you was at?
He was
like,
hitting up the spots.
yeah, he was like, yo, I was locked up for 20 years.
Yeah.
But I'm glad people and he passed away, what, like 10 years ago or something like
In
that?
jail or?
No, he ain't passed. He came home.
8 years ago, like 8 years
Yeah, like 8 years
Wow.
ago. So, yeah. But Stay High 149 became famous. So if you keep going,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not
You never
really about
know.
that, because, as art today, it's subjective.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So you give yourself that voice, girl. You know what I'm saying?
I think talking is my shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
talking is a wordplay too, because
That's right.
you know what I mean, we're talking, we're here another episode of Art School, and it's like we got a president that is talking and it's an art form because he knows
That's
who
what
he's
he
talking
do.
to.
Yeah. Yes, he knows
So
exactly.
it's an
who
art form.
talking
He's
to.
practicing how.
I feel ways about this.
But like you said, everything in this university, because we think about speech and how many adults can't actually go in front of an audience and speak.
That's a
lot,
fact.
A lot of people.
So it's an art form.
Yeah.
So you're practicing an art form.
It either
right?
takes confidence
You're
or
trying to get
a
better at it.
shitload of arrogance,
You know?
which is what he has. So I guess, you're absolutely
And it makes
right.
it so much easier to do it with someone who you vibe with naturally. So it's like, it's not even like we're doing this, for like with like a microphone in front of our mouths. Like this is how we talk with each other every day. Like that's what makes it
we're
fun
much
and easy.
worse.
Yeah, way more raunchier. We toned it down for y'all.
We
but
tried to tone it down.
we want our shit to go on YouTube, so we know we have to bring it down a little bit.
Speaking of YouTube,
Yep.
like stop playing, okay, please, because we want to play certain music and shit, and then y'all want to talk about all this editing and all
That's
this.
a fact, please.
I know what it sounds like in those offices because I've seen a whole bunch of videos where everybody gets the YouTube plaque and they're at the YouTube office, and it's like y'all be talking crazy, okay? So don't do it. 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 So we have Foul.
Don't do it.
Foul Sheen. We got Jay here.
Yes.
Just a reminder to everybody that is tuning in, and we'll, peep this in the recording later and stuff like that. We're breaking in entrepreneurs in the form of language. That's a good way of
Oh, that was
right?
nice.
Yeah, you see how
I like that.
Language.
Oh, you an artist.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it because, something that you didn't know, and this is part of the connection as far as like the Scholar Mob House. I used to write for an online magazine called 21/7, and it was very important to know how to like try to speak to up and coming.
What did you write about?
Music and art.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was talking to like Currency before he blew up. Like
Yeah.
on like before the Wiz stage where it became.
Have you ever tried music? Because when that song that was on the Flower song that we played in the beginning.
Don't jack the playlist.
You was like, Jack the Playlist. That's a good ass song.
That's a good song. Yeah.
You was doing this head thing, like you fucked with beats or something like that before.
Nah, that just was in. I'm in
was
yay
on
mode.
Kanye.
That's
right
just
now.
your head, that's just your head thing.
I'm in yay mode right
Got it.
now.
Kanye.
I'm still recovering from a sweep that I had last night. I call it I don't know what. It's an art form, and being able to cook up treats for those
How
who.
you still recovering?
treats,
And
oh
Jade
my
is
gosh.
okay. Oh, we brought you something.
Speaking of treats.
Oh yeah,
Hold
red
this.
velvet.
Yo, yes.
Thank you for reminding me.
Speaking of treats, Falsheen brought everybody cupcakes. Oh my
I
god.
did.
And then we know that this guy is a stoner. So we brought the munchies.
I figured you might
Just
like
don't
something here.
eat this one, and y'all can
You
have all
can't eat
other
the red
ones. Not
velvet.
the red-
Jade ate the pumpkin.
Math got the math.
Math
called
played the red velvet.
But you know,
we got strawberries, sprinkles, black
for
and
your
white. We
munchies.
got
For your
carrot.
munchies. There you go.
Part of what we're doing here at our school and at Street Media, right, is presenting a new platform for those who are practicing or want to jump into their endeavors of business, right? We really appreciate you. That's what
And
we
say thank you for the sweets.
thank you.
Yes,
For
ma'am.
the cupcakes. Look at
Because-
everybody.
You better yes, ma'am, huh?
She's like, hurry up, nigga, say thank you, nigga. I tried nothing, nigga. Took the mic off the mic. God damn it.
Took the headphones off through it.
Everything. I'm tired of this. Right?
Stop it.
Straight up. So, we talked about the beginning, what I mean, how you met T-Mobile. That's swell. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? I really never really had no friends like that outside of work. So I appreciate the camaraderie that y'all share as women. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that because it can become kiati, and we
Yeah.
don't want that skiati. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
We've
fact.
only almost thrown the hands one time.
One time.
First of all,
One
this
time.
bitch threw tacos at me. Like, who throws a box of freshly made tacos from the
Listen.
truck at a bitch? Like,
Listen, I thought that she was curving me for a guy. I was like, come on.
I would never.
What is going on? And it was just, but we didn't throw the hands. You know?
No,
we
just-
did it.
this bitch
we
threw
ended up
tacos at
almost.
me.
We ended up almost
I
fighting
will
another
never
crazy
forgive
nigga.
her for throwing food at me when I could have ate that shit.
She'll forgive me. But
Wait,
yes,
you did eat that.
Yeah, I ate it.
I'm just here passing blunts and
Look.
just talking. You know what I mean? The family feuding and stuff like that. You know.
I know you
But
done
yes,
threw a
we're
cereal
great. It's
box or
great,
two.
and we've only the camaraderie is here all the way.
And you do share something as far as an sign. What do we say? Light or liking of art in a sense,
right,
right?
absolutely.
Right.
course.
So you got to make sure that when you blend with the what this called? The no flex curl
Yeah.
kit up there. It got to be the right color.
But what is
You know, we don't even really wear makeup crazy heavy
We
like
dead
that.
don't.
But we really connect as far as music
I mean,
too.
I think you can see that though. Okay?
Right? It's natural. Hello. But
But
we connect with music musically. Like when I first found out, like she was some shit when she started singing some Dipset shit. I was like, how the fuck does she know this song like in word for word for word for word for her? Her and her cousin Jessie, and then it was like from there on out.
Music,
we were
I
like
love music.
that.
Jade loves music too. We just some music lovers. I'm
Yeah.
a hardcore hip hop and underground old school music head like forever. Like Max B is one of my favorite artists.
Max
Stack
B,
Bundles.
It is. Yes, she go in. She
I
goes
fucks with the
in.
Coke Boys. I love Dipset, Jay-Z. Like these are the people that I listen to when I wake up. I have to get a dose. Like I
Yo.
need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit that I need right here.
Yo, shout outs to all the artists out there that have designed the bird for the Dipset and Rockefeller. Yo, did you
It's
know?
a fact.
Did you know that Ferg's dad designed Bad Boy?
I didn't.
No,
Some
I
more
had no
history.
clue.
I didn't know that.
Some more
So
history.
you know that's where connections come in. You be
Wow.
wondering how people get on and
Yeah.
where
You know,
where the
you know,
where the ends meet and
yeah,
shit.
where
like,
the
you
ends
know?
meet as
That
far
is
as like the
crazy.
fashion,
I didn't know
the
that.
fashion as well. You know where it combines with Gino Green. You know what I mean? Who is it's a urban brand, but where he comes from, the lineage of designing the Dipset.
That's the
bird.
bunch of nines, right?
Yeah, but that was the same guy that designed the Dipset bird.
Nice.
So you know what I mean? It's certain things.
Learn
You know what I
something new
mean?
every
It's those
day.
those,
That's what's
those
up.
connections. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta kind of bring y'all back to this class because y'all in class at art school. You know, as we talk about art and stuff, because y'all gonna talk
Deadass.
about music.
It's good to know who did
But
that
when we
bird,
get the
'cause-
musician
Yeah.
in here,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We gonna get the musician in here, but y'all gonna talk about some goddamn art today.
We gonna
So
talk
shout
about
out to Jimmy.
some art.
You didn't talk-
So shout out to
listen.
Jimmy Jenkins and
outs to
everybody
him.
like
That's
that.
a
We
fact.
name calling here too when we talk about art. And
You should try to get him down here.
you
I
know,
would love to. I'm pretty sure he would do it. He'll be like, "Oh, word, that's so dope. Like peace and love is the most powerful force on the universe." That's the type of shit.
do you have any friends that are artists?
I do. I have.
Give 'em
I
their
have a
roses,
few-
girl.
Honestly, it's not
Give them
friends.
their roses. Give it to them right now.
They're not like friends, but there's people that I know. I can't call friends is such a heavy.
It's a heavy. Okay, so do you know
Burden.
anybody out there that is painting, or do you know any entrepreneurs out there? Because you know, it's something that we have to say. Because I think sometimes when we build on the friendship, it's like, are you there when I'm an entrepreneur, even within your lane? So
I would say this. I follow some dope ass artists on Instagram. Like for example, this one dude, Jesus, Saleh Selassie. I think he paints really nice, and I love it. And I met him at Everyday People, and I'm like, yo, I follow you on Instagram, and he was so like chill. He was like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. And I know he's working on like some big shit. There's this other dude from Brooklyn. I think he's from Flatbush, from my hood, and his name is Mikhail, and he's really really dope as well. Like he's really really good. He painted some like mural of Biggie, and they put it up. I don't want to lie and say the name of the museum because I don't know the name of it, but I'm not sure which one it was, but it's in New York, and I'm like, oh my God, like it's so vivid, it's so crazy. And I think people that do shit like that is like, how does your brain construct? Because like I said, I can't get past a stick person.
Yeah.
How does your brain
to do something
construct
like this?
right, like
Like that?
like what? I would never.
what's going
First
on
of
in your
all,
head?
the nails are painted. Yeah. Okay. That's just the stuff that stands out to me. But like shit like that is sick, and I think that artists that are like painters and like drawers, people like that have a different like the capacity of intelligence, that space in their brain is off the fucking wall. Like it's off the chain. I think that's crazy.
Y'all have any family members that are artists?
Nah.
I actually, I have a cousin on my grandmother's side. His name is Stanley. And his name is Stanley. And I remember in my grandfather's crib in Grace Towers, Shout out to Grace Towers in the East. They had this. They used to have this painting on the wall. He painted with watercolors, and it was like of like a waterfall. And that was like the first time that I had knew someone personally who could like do such great shit. And I was like, yo, this is what he does. He had a whole studio and everything. He's older now. I don't think he really gets into it, but he is OD amazing. Like, and that's the first time I actually was introduced to like painting, like someone like paintings that you would see like on a postcard. His paintings were like so intricate and exquisite. And then the apartment caught on fire, and then the painting got burnt up. But he has mad stuff, and he lives in Jersey. He's in Stanley.
So that's what we do here at Street Media. Another episode of Art School, October 14th, 2018. It's your host, your baby moms.
Yo, why do you say baby moms? What is that from? Like,
it's
what is that?
It's like the troll. It's just the troll.
Yes.
It's just the troll, honestly.
Okay, Kanye.
Yeah. That's all I'm doing here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Clickbait. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Takashi.
saying? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just trolling, you know what I mean? Just to get people like, your baby moms,
That's
what is
exactly
he talking
like,
about?
what?
It might
Your
be
baby
crazy.
moms.
And, or you could call me Professor Five. Yo, my boy just called me. Yo, call me because this is our school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But where's the 5 come from?
Oh, from something that's from back in the days. You know? But, you know, I get busy.
Is this an inside joke? Because I want to know.
Yeah.
Off air. You know what I'm saying? Off
Got it.
air.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. Yo, S.STREET Media, again, it's your host, your baby moms. We got Crowns and Headties here tuning in. We really appreciate y'all.
It's your baby daddy.
We're going to go into a music break. Oh, my baby daddy is here today, too. Yo, Sosa. Sosa, what's up, bruh? Get on live, man. Get on live, man. Stop fretting. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Math, we appreciate you. We rolling up another spliff. Yo, whenever you ready, bruh, we could play some more tunes and things. Yo, you could jack the playlist if you like. It's okay. I'm done. I'm done with it.
Forget, but I cannot let it go. I knew
Automatic Boom Back. That was another song from JM. You could jack the playlist. She's awesome. You could check out. She's on Apple,
is.
right? She said, yes. Last night we were at the Vandu Hour and she came aboard and we spoke to her, and that's what I was saying. I was like super zoo, but you know how that goes. So we're here again, another episode of Art School. Shout outs to everybody that's tuning in. It's another beautiful Sunday. It's kind of brisky, but it's all right. You know what I mean?
I'm loving
Just
it.
bundle up.
I
you know.
hate it. I don't like the cold.
Do. We're talking to Crowns and Headties, another podcast, another set of S.STREET Media. Shout outs to everybody that's tuning in live on Ustream and all that good stuff. Everybody that's gonna be checking it out later, the whole nine. It's your host, your baby mom's here, and we're just connecting the dots again and again and again and again, and it comes through all avenues of the entrepreneurship, and then what you're doing. That shout outs to Matt passing that blunt. I was thinking over the break. I was like, "Yo, so where do you come in with? You know, could it get real serious because we don't have that much time, you know?" But I did notice. No, I just noticed that you didn't really see it that much, or like sometimes you say you would see it in different factors of life or whatever, whether if it's a schooling or it's the environment and things like that. But we just want to continue on and push the effort for artists that's living today to continue to get their roses. You know what I'm saying? So, as everybody that you mentioned, like Michael.
That's how you pronounce it, Michael.
I'm familiar with the name. I think I might have to put a little bit of more sight into it because I'm familiar with the name. So it's everybody that's in the
I'll look
community.
it up. I'll show you later.
I probably know who it is already. I just don't know.
I'm pretty
his
sure
work,
you do.
You know? You got Jay and Falsheen here. We appreciate y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate you for having us.
That's what we're doing, connecting the dots in the University of Art. So, you said no school, no art school. You didn't really pay attention to it, and then you did pay attention to it. Now y'all pay attention, and it's like running the world. Like the tees are getting designed with the artwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The different colors and stuff like that. Yo, are you looking at any types of designs right now where you like, yo, that's some real dope art shit that I seen that was just like, you know, any architect or anything out there that you've seen recently?
I follow this page. I've been following for a while, and they specialize in like movie design, like movie makeup, and you know, making the faces like the scary people and I saw a video. I pulled it up on YouTube, and it was like the process of this is so crazy and so intricate, and it's like I'd be like, damn, like what the fuck? Why did my mother put a damn paintbrush or something in my hand? Because like the guy had like. It was a little tiny head. It was like this small, but it was so intricate. Had the forehead lines and everything. Had the faces. I was like, yo,
a little tiny head.
Wow. Yes, it was a little tiny head, and they did. I guess they zoom in on it inside.
Okay,
like,
got it.
But it was a little tiny little, and it's perfect. Like the eyes and I'm just so like appreciative of people who do shit like that, because it's like, yo, you go to movies and shit, but you go to watch, right? But like, do you ever sit there and think like, whoa, like these people they take hours and hours and hours to do this just for this like one frame, this one shot. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Talent, like I said, I think your brain has to be like, like to be able to do certain shit. I've been like, well, everything is art, so this should count. I've been really obsessed with like reptile skin lately on clothes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like
Shout outs to Don C.
Oh yeah, Don C with his
you know what I'm
hats.
saying? With the hats, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's a
So
fact.
that's the part of the design in the art
is a
itself,
fact.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
is a
So
fact.
shout outs to that. No, that's dope.
yeah, like I've been seeing. I haven't bought any yet. I'm broke, but but when I get some money, I've been seeing.
My money, right?
Yes, like I've been seeing some really dope ass like snakeskin boots,
Yeah.
like the shoes, the fucking jackets, like.
You'll like some heels I saw
My
from this
teacher,
lady. Fire.
Jamie Jenkins, son came in with the snakeskin like pieces of the snakeskin fabric in his hair.
No, that's next level.
And my son got a
What?
white Caesar.
That he did himself. That he
He does his hair himself.
You need
It's
to get him down here
crazy.
and take
It's
pictures or
crazy.
something,
He's
huh?
just crazy. And I've just been really in like, yo, I've been YouTubing like Komodo dragons and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's becoming like a
One thing will just set off a reaction,
it's
and it's
become-
just like,
yeah. So
yeah.
I think that's something that we kind of play ourselves out on, and we
The
shouldn't. We
skin.
should encourage that. It's
Skin
like
and the colors.
like whatever you may, you don't have to really touch the brush. If I could put an alligator neck on the damn on right here and be alligator for you because you want to see an
see that
alligator,
shit.
we could get the goddamn alligator. We gonna get
Look.
one. You feel me? So everybody
where we
that's
gonna get
tuning
one
in,
from? Huh? Where we gonna get it from?
we gonna go to the
gonna
zoo
find an
and we
alligator.
gonna rent one.
know
Hold
what?
on.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Goodbye.
Rent one and put the alligator up here.
I don't
That's
think you.
part of artwork.
No, I don't
Listen,
think you
we
heard
can
that.
find
I'm-
a fake one.
I don't think he heard that I'm broke.
All right.
Alligator, rent an alligator.
All right.
Listen,
Well, I'll be damned.
I know a person who can do it. It's my man.
Nah.
Yo,
My son always knows
I
somebody.
hustle man.
He's been here.
I hustle man.
Yo, listen, in art school, right?
Yeah.
And this is why we're here with S.STREET Media and we're talking about things. Give us some butt and you get a goddamn alligator.
Oh my
That's what we do here.
What?
See, yo, shout out to my man Maniac that came in the building all. He
Yeah.
tried to come in here all low and all that, knowing he the loudest one in the building.
Right? He really is.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to front. As, you know what I mean?
see
Like,
you.
We
We see
see
you
you.
back
He
there.
trying to come in
Talking
here
about
real
he
low.
gonna be the #1 podcast.
Yo,
You know how
no-
competition is here. It's here.
Yo,
YouTube. Oh, okay. That's the type of smoke you want. You want that kind of smoke?
Just wait.
Oh man. Everybody that has been tuning in, we thank you. This is S.STREET Media. We have Crowns and Head Ties in here. Yo, we got math engineering in the back. Yo, shout out to everybody that has been tuning in. It's your host, your baby moms. And you know, we just riddling and rattling and
kills
going
me.
around and talking about the importance of it, you know. For the future. It's looking bright for the artwork, y'all think, out there? You know what I mean?
When was it ever dim is the question.
Do you think it's been? Do you
No, I don't think it's been them. I'm just, you know, engaging in your perspective because there's so much shit that's going on right now that, you know, is it something that you're looking to see as far as artwork is concerned?
Nah,
Like,
I feel like there's no. All right, so if you're saying that it's dim, or,
no, I'm not
or-
saying it's them at all.
well, you're saying what if we think it's looking bright right now. So I think right now with the generation that we have, with everybody just being like full on creatives and just entrepreneurs flourishing everywhere at all ages, I think now is like the best time to say, fuck my job in the pizza shop, I'm gonna go fucking paint, or like fuck, like, you know, just to follow the direction that you want to go in, because right now is like the fucking time.
And there's so much like it's just so much technology and stuff out there that's being like made every day.
That's
So
a
people
fact.
who feel like that they couldn't do things with like a piece of paper or like doing their stuff on like an iPad, and it's like, whoa, like I don't know, that shit is crazy to me. And then like what people are doing now with like clothing and shit, like Virgil and like the sneakers and shit like that. It's just
Yeah.
like back in the day, like, do you think that like they would have like been like, yeah, them sneakers is fire, and now it's like, yo, people's wearing all these
honestly,
crazy ass
who knows?
sneakers.
Because everything comes back out again.
So,
Like,
so what's the future looking like for Crowns and Head Ties?
hopefully it's looking
the future is looking
colorful
very
as
bright.
fuck.
This,
That's what I want to say. Do you think that's good?
listen, I mean, this was our second episode today, and before that we had our episodes up on SoundCloud. So we're relatively new, but we've just gotten so much feedback and so much positive feedback, people wanting us to come on like their shows and collaborate. So just from the feedback that we're getting from the people, like, and actually people who trying to support us and fuck with us, I know that it's gonna be a great future. I'm trying to see us go like, you know, TV, like that's where
That's
I'm
a fact,
you know,
like-
I
think what's next is I want us to have like different people up on the show. I want us to start interviewing
week.
people.
Yeah.
We're gonna find someone to get on the show next week. travel. We want to travel with the shit. So we're going to get a dope camera. We're going to be out here.
Yes.
We want to go to shows. We want to go to art shows, music shows. We want to be there.
We got crowns at the art show, and they're coming back. Yo, Maniac, you don't want no smoke with this YouTube boy. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, Maniac.
Yo,
I'll do that shit.
That Maniac.
Yo.
I'll do that shit with your camera. Right?
And I'm talking about with the photography too, and we're gonna get my man Maniac. He also has a show at S.STREET Media where he talks
Pretty good.
we're here as a collective. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, checking out what we got going on here. So what's up? 1718 Collective. Crowns and Head Ties. You can check them out here exclusively. I mean, but you know,
Exclusively.
Yo, I felt like Dame Dash earlier when I was like, yo, you know, I'm diabetic. I need the fucking muffin. Pass me the muffin. You seen that interview? Yeah, I seen that interview?
Yes. You're something's wrong with you.
I was killing those muffins earlier. Yo, we got a gift earlier. I really appreciate that. To everybody that's continuing on. Everybody that's continuing on with their entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, y'all got any shout outs to anybody that y'all want to big up? You know what I mean? And all that good stuff. I mean, well.
I don't. I just want to big up myself, and I want to big up Jade because we are really doing the damn thing. We said that we were going to do it for a while, and we put the plan in action, and I'm really proud of us. And sometimes you got to take the time out to be proud of yourself.
Listen, we were like doing this from my laptop in my kitchen. Learned how to do the Adobe like software.
4 o'clock in the morning, falling asleep on niggas' kitchen tables.
4 o'clock
and
in the
shit.
morning, we learned how to edit it ourselves. Then we put it up on SoundCloud ourselves. Like it's just been a process, you know. And like I also, are you done with your shout out? You said you had nobody else.
That's it, girl.
Okay. I just want people who feel like okay, I'm like older, or like I'm doing this, or like I'm a mom, because I'm a mom, I have a 6-year-old, like, oh, I can't get into any of this stuff. Like I don't want people to feel like because they have things that they have to do and responsibilities that they have to give up on like dreams or what they want to do. Like it just takes a little bit of time out of like 24 hours you have in a day to put some time aside to focus on like a goal. So I just don't want you guys to give up on yourselves. You know, we're starting, and I know it's gonna go far. So yeah, shout out to the dreamers. Shout out to the dreamers out there. Keep pushing. Shout out to Falsheen. I love her so much. You know, follow us. Crowns and Head Ties. Beauty Foul. Jaderade.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
I mean,
it does sound awesome.
That was motivational as
Where's your
fuck.
enthusiasm?
My son
That sounds
smacked over
awesome.
there.
He's too
That's why.
high.
yo, listen. Let me
My
tell you
son had a
something.
carrot cupcake and don't know how to act.
Yo, listen. I told you I felt like
We
Dame
shouldn't have
Dash.
gave you that carrot cake.
I feel like Dame Dash right now. You know, I'm not gonna lie, right? And I'm also still recovering from a moon rock that I landed on last night. I'm trying to tell you.
First of all, I
Next
want
level.
a piece.
for the art.
I want a piece for the art. I want to go to the galaxy and see the stars. Like y'all niggas
You don't
did.
want to see this stuff. You're gonna go night night. You're going night night with
Next
this flight.
level.
I got edibles.
Oh, you got everything. That's Hustle Man. I'm about to go
Hustle.
home.
He
got
I'm
edibles,
changing his name to
crocodiles,
Hustle.
math. New name is Hustle Man in my phone.
You know?
He'd be like, I work 725 hours in a week. Like I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Yo,
Go
you
ahead,
know,
Math.
I'm word more than 120. So shout out to all the dreamers. Shout out to all the believers. And all that good shit. It's another episode, like I said, October 14, 2018. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? Son is over there being Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Give him his, free Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? As we talk art school and all that. Yo, next week. Next week I'm gonna get a filmmaker up here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
nice.
you know, my man Rocco Supreme, he's gonna be
That's
up
lit.
there. You know, so
That's lit.
You know, I just want
We got a filmmaker too.
Yeah.
Actually,
We're gonna see whose filmmaker is the best filmmaker.
and our filmmaker is a female, and our filmmaker was behind the Liddy Again
Media.
video Meek Mills did.
Yep.
She's
Bring
fire.
We're gonna bring her
we
up
sure
here.
are.
We
Man,
are.
I love to talk to him because, you know, it's part of the schooling. You know what I'm saying? You can also follow them on Crowns and Head Ties. Again, don't forget that.
Crowns_head ties on
Don't we
Instagram.
sound like the Olsen twins? Oh my gosh.
That's where the best friendship comes in.
Friends that
Exactly.
everyone-
Stream me on Ustream TV.
Whoa!
Yes.
If you didn't roll a spliff, if you're not, yo, that was
If your head not
insane.
bust before
That was
it's bust
real.
now.
That was on time.
It
That was
was.
no glitch, no nothing. So everybody that's tuning in, yo, when you see this on YouTube, you're gonna say, yo, you can clip that out, y'all. Yo, find a way to clip that out, and that'll be a part of the new promotion and stuff
right,
like
though,
that. You know
right?
what I'm saying?
Hustle, man.
Thank you for having us
I'll
up
holler
here.
at you for that.
Matt, thanks for inviting us on your show.
Thank you very
We
much.
love the artist. You're so inspiring.
This
You've been
class
such an
of art
inspiration to me
school.
for the longest. So I'm just thank you for letting us come on.
Mother crying.
And Matt actually put us on. Matt actually, because he had his show, and I was
It's
like, who's
Matt's-
doing this? You know?
Yeah,
And
it's
he
all
put me
you.
on. He gave me Matt's number. He was like, yo, hit him up. And then that's how the magic happened.
I don't think I ever
shout
said
out to
thank you.
Matt. Yeah.
Thank you for
Yo,
that.
that's
Shout out
what it's
to you.
about. Because I said, yo, you want to do a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you do? Okay. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yo, we've been playing JM all night. Yo, she's phenomenal. I was
her
spacey.
songs are great.
I was
actually.
spacey. We're gonna continue, so y'all could jack that playlist. Yo, it's been a pleasure to have y'all up here. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in.
Shout
you know what
out.
I'm saying?
Yes.
Check us
Yo.
out.
Big
Check
up
Matt
yourself,
out.
Got a
man.
carrot cake. and
S.STREET
shit.
Media.
That's facts.
And,
It was carroty as fuck.
1718
I'm
Collective.
still
Mad carrots in
still
there.
eating that. Like,
Shout outs to all the contributors.
All the contributors. Oh, at almighty_math. You know.
You know.
And that's it,
We
man.
out of here.
Alright.
At Jaderade, JAIDERADE, and then at crown_headties, Falsheen.
On Instagram, it's beautyfoul, BEAUTI.foul, FAL. Holla at me.
Yeah. Nah, no creep shit though.
Not on no creep shit,
No
please.
She got a man.
I got enough of those.
What your man gotta do with
And my
me?
nigga crazy.
I got a man.
Yo, whenever
Yeah.
you ready, Bab. Yo, peace, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Gonna take these pictures.
I always knew that it would be you to help me navigate this life of ours. You are who I look to when the world just isn't on our side. The secret to my happiness is inside your smile. Whenever I'm lost, I find myself in your eyes. Never had to prove the strength of us. Everyone around saw what it was. All that led us to this day was a journey to prepare for what's on the way. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. I found me within you. It's been so long, I can't believe how much we grew. So natural to love you. A one it's never been two. I find comfort in the clarity that I get every time you touch I'm all for you. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. All that I am, I dedicated to